So I often hear people asking about eating fast food on a carnivore diet. What are some healthy options? And is there a way to eat something that isn't as expensive as just ordering off the menu, the regular, like let's say you go to Burger King and you want like a Whopper, you get the Whopper meal with all the fries and the drink, you have the bun and everything, and just the garbage that you don't want, right? Well, I can tell you there actually is a cheaper way to do it. Really, in the last year or so, it's gotten easier to eat carnivore at fast food restaurants. So it appears that there are three different ways to order carnivore food at a fast food restaurant. The first way, you just order full price off the standard menu and you throw away the bun, condiments, that kind of stuff, right? The next way is a special order where you just order the burger and say you want it without the bun. Sometimes they'll give you a little discount, maybe 20, 30 cents or so. And like McDonald's, for instance, you'll get it in like the little plastic tray with plastic utensils and so forth. All right, and then the third way, you can order burger patties off of an a la carte condiment sub menu, if you will. And so this is something that I haven't dug into too much myself originally until one of my channel members, Pete Townsend, brought this up with me. And I started looking into this a little bit more further. So Pete calls this the double secret probation menu. And, the cashier most of the time has no idea what you're trying to order. They'll have to bring the manager over. They'll show them how to actually order it on their screen, whatever, so that they can order it properly for you. So here's some options. McDonald's, okay? They'll sell you an a la carte quarter pounder burger patties, from anywhere to $1.20 to about $2 per patty, and they charge about 70 cents for a slice of cheese. Burger King will sell you quarter pound Whopper patties from anywhere between $1 and $1.75 per patty, and they'll charge you somewhere between 25 cents to 40 cents per slice. Now, these prices kind of vary based on where you're at, right? Location and so forth. So that's why I say like McDonald's is between like $1.20 to $2 per patty. Burger King is between like $1 and $1.75 per patty. It just kind of depends on where you're at. So I mentioned Pete, right? He's one of my channel members, and he had been talking to me about this. So he recently went to a Burger King in Illinois, and he paid $1 per patty and 25 cents for slices of cheese. So he ordered six of the Whopper patties, which was $6, and 12 slices of cheese, which was $3. That was a total of $9. Six patties, 12 slices of cheese, so basically 2 slices per patty, $9. That right there was probably cheaper than the Whopper meal with the drink and the fries and all that stuff and so forth, right? So $9, you might as well say, plus tax, it's just under $10. You can get a very filling meal, a very fulfilling meal, and it be completely healthy for you. So when you look at things, I would recommend looking at burger fast food restaurants first, like a McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, those types of places, right? Some of the chicken places like your Popeyes, KFC, Chick-fil-A, so forth, they are frying those foods in seed oils of some sort, and most of the time that food is going to kind of contaminate what other type of food you might be eating as well. Even if you want to go with like their grilled chicken or something, it's going to have too much of that seed oil mixed in there. So burger fast food joints are much better, places to look at, just because of the way that they're going to cook the food. All right, so another key thing here, let's look at like low income families, low income communities, right? So most of the time, if they want to go out and use their food stamp credits, they're going to go to like a convenience store or something. They're going to get snack foods, junk, stuff like that, right? Well, in these low income communities, you can actually use those EBT credits for McDonald's, Burger King, wherever. So you can get your, $9 worth of burger patties and cheese, eat a healthy meal, and use those food stamps. So this is huge. If we can get awareness out to the low income families, low income communities, that they can actually eat decent food instead of the processed garbage that they're used to purchasing with those food stamps. So that's a key thing that I think would be really good to try and get out to a lot of these low income communities that you just don't see. Nobody's talking about this for them. And these are good options for them. Think about it here. Why are these options available but kind of hidden from people? Well, McDonald's, Burger King, whoever, they're not going to be making any money really off of this. If they're selling a patty for $1, slice of cheese for 25 cents, there's very little money that they're going to make off of that. So they want to get you to purchase the drink and the fries, the whole thing, right? So, if you look at their menu and you're ordering a Whopper meal, for instance, you're going to pay a pretty good amount, and it doesn't cost them very much for those fries, or particularly the drink that you're getting, the soda or whatever. So that's where they're going to be making a lot of money. So they are all about profit. So they are not going to really publicize this very much. They're still going to offer it. It's still an option to do with no bun and just the a la carte burger, maybe add cheese, that kind of thing, right? They offer that because if they didn't offer that, they would be, in a way, losing business. There's enough people that are now doing low carb dieting that they would lose their business. They might lose business of somebody else that's with that person because they're not going to want to go to Burger King, let's say, if they don't have a good option for them. If they've got to spend $20 to get a few burgers and take the buns off and all that kind of stuff, right? They're not going to want to do that. $9 for 6 burger patties and cheese is much doable. So they are going to do that. And Burger King's going to be like, okay, we'll let you do that because the other people that are with you might help us to make a little more profit with what they're buying. Or you might come back multiple times, and maybe other times you're going to get what something off the regular menu that we're going to make more profit on. So that's why fast food restaurants are starting to do this type of thing. Really like in the last year or so, I think you kind of started to see different options like this. I know at McDonald's, at the areas that have like the kiosks that you can order your food yourself, and you go in there and you look at the menu, there are options in there for a la carte burger. So, that's basically the same thing as what you would do if you went to the cashier and said that you wanted to order just a la carte, the, the quarter-pound beef patty or whatever, right? So let me know what you all think about this. Think about the different ways that you can order fast food and still be eating a healthy carnivore diet. And, what do you think the future holds? Are we going to get to a point that they're going to start advertising this more? More and more people are attempting low carb diets and starting to get themselves healthy again and so forth.